Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today we're taking a look at the demo version of a game called Last 4 Days. This is a turn-based squad tactics title with base building and survival elements. Now in this one, you're in a desperate battle for survival against a rogue AI, and you have 5 squads, 4 days, with just one last chance for humanity. Now I like what this one is working with, and if you do too, then feel free to check out the free demo available right now on Steam. Link in the video description below. So without further ado, we're going to hop on in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section, and thank you so much for viewing. Let's rock and roll. Right, so for a bit of backstory, the rogue AI army is about to overrun us. In 4 days, there will be no humanity left saving. Our last hope is Project Clean Sweep. Reactivate the Cold War defenses, launch the nuclear warheads. Fry all the killing machines in one big EMP. The remaining special forces have been deployed to secure critical sites. It all depends on them. 5 squads, 4 days. Yes, indeed, and I mean, we better make sure it's an efficient 4 days, for sure. And for today's demo, we actually have the satellite uplink as our destination, okay? And I don't believe there's any tutorial in this demo either, but let's go ahead and select our squad. So we have the Delta Squad, Blackfingers, or Echo Squad, Heralds of Boom, Demolitions, or Engineer. I mean, let's go guns a-blazing with this one. Absolutely, for sure. The one thing I like about this game is, at least in my first 5 minutes with it, is the base building aspect of it, where you can actually construct your own defenses and defend a position. Thought that was kind of fun. So let's go ahead and looks like we have a sniper or an engineer. So on day 1, a group of civilians reach your position. You sent them onto Echo's location. Who did you send as an escort to protect them? Well, let's go with the sniper. Love the idea of guns a-blazing. Let's go ahead and deploy the squad. Alright, so we have a demolitions expert, a sniper, and a medic. Can I select different classes? Looks like there's a hacker, support. Alright, well, let's have one of each. Completely fine. Demolitions is all about, looks like they have a rocket launcher, 30 attack range, 8 max HP damage. Cooldown, though. And if you played games like this or like XCOM, you're probably familiar with a lot of these things. You have health right here. If it reaches 0, your unit does die. We have movement range, so the number of tiles this unit can move per action point, okay? We have 2 action points. And then armor plates. Each armor plate reduces damage before it's destroyed. And then, of course, they have a special skill set based on their job. Demolitions is all about explosive dominance, bullet spray, and fast cleanup. Fast cleanup, so downtime, passive effect, destroy or recover objects twice as fast. Okay, so you want your demo expert doing that during your downtime. And that's another element of this game. Not only is there base building, there's downtime things like jobs you can assign. We'll get into that in just a little bit. For the sniper, we have kill shot, piercing shot, mark targets, and sniper's nest. Okay, so obviously pretty good range on this thing at 25. I mean, the rocket launcher has 30, but 25 is fine. 5 HP damage, good. Little pistol sidearm, not bad. And then for the medic here, looks like she can heal. 4 HP on a squad mate, adrenaline shot, instruct soldier to take an adrenaline shot, granting them 2 AP. We have hard to kill in rescue mode. Alright, cool. In the event of bleed out. Good mobility on both the sniper and the medic. Let's go ahead and deploy them. Alright, so easy, normal, hard, and insane. There is no tutorial in this demo, so, you know, like I mentioned, we're going to be kind of exploring it here together, but I played 5 minutes and I think I know enough to be dangerous. Or at least get myself blown up. They're going to throw us right in combat with the first ripple. 4 days remain. Alright, so new threat activated. Sneak attack. When the satellite uplink is down, there is a 5% chance of an enemy surprise attack. Well, I don't like surprises in games like this. Alright, so we got some banter between Central Command. And basically what's going to happen is we have intelligence. So the arrows on the ground are going to show the direction the enemies are going to come and assault us from. We have, it looks like, this vector of attack and this vector of attack. We don't know how many enemies are arriving or who they are, right? The unit comps. But we know that they're coming from this way and this way. So we have to actively defend these positions, and we're in combat. So they're going to be showing up, you know, as we end our turn more and more. So let's go ahead and get our units in a strategic position. And let's see. So we have, where's our sniper? I think the sniper probably makes most sense to get into a good spot. So, of course, a sniper rifle shot costs 2 AP, which is all the AP. We cannot move and shoot. So we're going to have to be confined to an area. And there is Overwatch in this game as well, which, you know, I do like Overwatch. It's quite good. So maybe we actually kind of feed up this lane here. Maybe. Like, put you in this window there, sniper. What do you say? Maybe throw in this pistol. Get a little Overwatch action going on. You bet. Let's do it. Demolitions. Okay, demolitions up next. Maybe you help out the sniper. Let's get you right there. Looks like the minigun costs 1 AP to use. Maybe do some more Overwatch. Sure. And then for our medic. I mean, SMG and a grenade. Seems like she can hold her own. Let's get you in cover right there to cover this lane. What's the Overwatch looking like? It's not good. Maybe this little cone right there. Right, so here they come. And of course, there's a rogue AI, right? So these are Rev 2's Manhunter. It's fast, moves far, and explodes when shot. Don't let them get close and use high ground to keep a safe distance. So one thing you're going to notice with this game is we have our little safe zone here, okay? And as we win more and more and more, the safe zone will actually expand. And it's going to give you access to other things like supply crates and things of the like. So there's a pretty big element to this game post-fight where you're building up this base so you can defend it better. And then also managing your units, managing their, you know, their vitality levels, and also managing other things. You have to reload them, things like that. We'll get into that in just a little bit, but I found that unique about this title. So, we got some enemies on the field. It said they explode, so what if we shot this guy? Looks like might get a 2 for 1 here, man. Well, let's do it. Sniper, take him. Bam. All right, 2 for 1. That's right. You absolutely bet. Now we won't be in cover. Can we range him from here, though? Yeah, it looks like we can. 64% chance with the minigun. Going a little bit closer, it's 100%, but looks like we have more enemies coming from this way. I don't know if we're going to have ranged units or not. So let's stay in cover. And let's take the shot. Minigun. Alright, nice job, minigun. Absolutely. For our medic. I don't think any enemies came this way, did they? Probably shouldn't hide behind an explosive barrel. That doesn't seem like a good way to stay alive. In fact, let me check. What's the blast radius like in this thing? I'll move right here and we'll take a look. Alright, we're outside the blast radius. Good. Let's go ahead and overwatch the spawn. Or potential spawn, anyways. Broaden that thing out as much as possible. Right about there. Looks good to me. Right, so when they come. More robots, potentially. Although, that kind of sounded like foot traffic. I'm not going to lie. For our demo expert, I mean, we have a decent spot right there, but we can't throw on Overwatch if we go over that way. So maybe we do Overwatch like so. And then do we pull our sniper over to help? Maybe you put the sniper like right here to cover both lanes. Overwatch with the pistol this way. And then maybe snipe this way depending on where the enemy ends up. I think we could probably just Overwatch again. I think we're in a pretty good spot. Out of the blast radius of that barrel. And if anybody gets in close, we should be okay to Overwatch them. Alright, so it's actually a troop. Some android just gets put down. That's right, get wrecked, android. Except for he comes right on in. Like right by the barrel. That's a great way to stay alive there, guys. Great way to stay alive. Well, you already knew we had to do this. So let's go ahead and do it. Let's throw on the pistol. And just blast this thing, man. Bam. That's right. Get blown up. You silly androids. Might as well throw in the SMG for this. Blow him away. Bam. Alright, down he goes. Nice job. Oh, let's see. So we have some enemies on the field back here. What does this bazooka look like? I know it's got super long range. Wow. Can almost get him, actually. Line of fire is blocked. Costs 2 AP to use. Until the end of your turn, gain 1 AP for every enemy killed by an explosion. We don't really have any grenades, do we? I think what I need to do is we need to just keep it local with some Overwatch. Like so, we can deploy our sniper to Overwatch this side. Doesn't look like she can get the right alleyway, right? Like that's blocked out, but we can get it right here. And it's going to be good because if this guy goes around, presumably he's not going to have enough AP to get in close. And here we go. Bam, that's right. Get absolutely popped there, robot. Alright, so we got another android. This guy wants to get bunkered. So back when I played paintball, we used to call this the bunker move. No enemy spawning in. It's where you move right up on them. Stick the barrel in the face. And bam, that's right. Alright, nice. Combat finished. And Mr. Android got bunkered. So safe zone increased, so that is the size of the area. We're going to get into that right now. Surviving units plus 1 HP. Reputation plus 4. Some type of currency, perhaps. And that's, of course, based on our performance. Very good. In downtime, you prepare for the next fight by giving your units tasks to complete. Okay. Okay, to fortify the position, yep. Okay, so there's like an active time thing going on, but first we get a package for winning. And these are actually randomized, so there's like randomized elements in this too, based on what you get. You can always check what it is and what it's used for. The little question mark there. More exploding barrels. I mean, you can strategically place those. We have sandbags for cover. Spikes will slow down revs, those little robots. Then we have platforms to create an elevated floor and boards to bridge gaps. Well, there are all of these, like, high spots. I feel like we need some high ground for our sniper. Maybe we take the platforms. And the spikes, sure. Okay, so we can get another care package with 5 reputation points. Got it. Okay, so now the task assignment. So what you want to do is you want to assess your units, okay? This is their vitality level. You want to make sure that stays above like 80%. Otherwise, they start taking penalties to their stats. Then, of course, we have health. And then any expensed munitions or reloading need to be reloaded as well. So all of this stuff takes time. And then not to mention your units can do different tasks to build up your base or maybe scavenge for resources, things of the like. So we have a supply drop right here. Open action menu. Like, what is this? Okay, recover supply drop. So you have to build a path there. Looks like there's 40 spikes available there. Okay, interesting. What else do we have? Is that just debris? Is that a supply drop? It is. So what is this? Sandbags. Okay. Like, why'd you guys drop it up here where I can't access it? What kind of targeting system are we using? But regardless, let's go ahead and let's explore our options. So we know our demo expert is good at what? What was she good at? General tasks. So we have gather loot. Believe that's what she was good at, right? Is there a way I can like check my units? I would assume so. Infrastructure, traps. Available resources, we have steel plates. So I would guess you can build, yeah, steel walls. Alright, so slit wall. Okay, so we can put up additional defenses around here. We can clear out some of these obstacles. Get a clear line of sight. Although they do serve as cover for us. We do have a ladder. And this is high ground, right? Can I put a ladder up? Like right over here. In fact, we'll have our medic do it. Let's have our medic construct a ladder. Rotate with R. Yeah, let's put a ladder up right there. Looks like you can raise and lower it as well, okay? Maybe that's a good spot for the sniper, right? Especially if they're coming from this lane. Great spot for the sniper. Okay, so now what you have to understand is this is a timeline, right? So we have basically a little under 4 hours for all available tasks. And once this task is complete, her vitality is going to be down to 98%. We can also have her rest as well, okay? I think our demo individual was good at recovering. I'm pretty sure it was gathering loot. So I believe fallen enemies drop loot. Yeah, supplies from fallen enemies, okay? Then we can actually have her recover some things too. And this is how you actually remove obstacles. So let's remove that one. Let's remove that one. Let's remove that one. That one. Have you do some, serious demo work here. And then we can put up some walling. Like, why not put up some walling? We have some crates right there, man. We'll probably have to have her sleep pretty extensively after this. Then the sniper. You. Build some fortifications. How about some slit walls? Build that like right across. Something like that. And then we can probably patch up this wall too, man. Oh, not enough time. Okay, so these take a long time to build. Okay, so for this one then, let's move off of this one. It's less important. We can keep these two up. Actually, we should probably just keep one of these up. Or maybe since they're coming from this way, in this way it looks like. And this way, wow. Okay, and this way. This way seems to be pretty well defended. Maybe we can have our medic chip in some wall construction. Can also do a low wall. But I value being able to kind of shoot through it. So let's do that. Can I repair things as well? Like this sniper, can you repair? Alright, you can. So this wall seems pretty beat up, doesn't it? How about this full wall? Let's repair that up. And then have you rest. And then we'll have... Wait, we gotta confirm it. Yeah, have you rest, confirm that. Good. Then we'll have you rest as well. Oh, there's only one field bed. Okay, got it. So they're gonna have to take turns resting. Demolitions can, I guess, just wait around and everybody get in a quick nap, I suppose. I don't know if there's much else I can do. What kind of traps do we have? These spikes. Slows down revs. They actually take a while to build. Let's do the medic. Maybe this is like the value of an engineer. But let's build some spikes right there. And then we will have you rest, right? General tasks. Okay. Good. Confirm that. And then you can throw down a couple of spikes too. Go like right there with it. And then you can get your much deserved sleep. Confirm. Okay, good. So we'll do this. And we'll see what we're left with after everything's said and done. I think we also should probably repair this thing, right? Looks like it could use a little patching up. And then maybe back to bed with you. Guess we'll see where the vitality is at. Let's go ahead and end turn. Well, let's go ahead and execute this script. Alright, so you see it. Time passes. And of course, we have 4 days, right? As referenced many times by the game. Our units are doing their different tasks. It looks like we're in control of a power dam. So we have more power. Your enemy intel now shows what enemy types. Okay. Let's take a look. Alright, so Rev 3s. We have not seen Rev 3s yet. But it tells us how many and what. Here we have 3s and 2s as well. And how about this? One soldier. Okay, so a soldier's coming. Okay. Well, let's keep working. What am I paying you for? Let's go. Right, we've got a nice clear alleyway to shoot. Right, resting. Good. Build those traps. How's everybody looking for rest? The medic has 45 minutes left. Is there anything you can do sort of last minute? I think you're probably good just waiting around. Maybe we can build a spike trap like right there. Sure. Let's build it right there. Build that spike trap. Alright, so the satellite uplink is repaired. That is good. I mean, it looks like, I mean, we're pretty much out of time. I could build more of these spike traps, I suppose. But I think I'm good. I want to save my steel because we want to get that elevated platform, if possible. Alright, enemies are approaching. Prepare to fight. Alright, so, sniper. Where are you at? It's the medic. Sniper. We want you to go up. So F. Let's get you up there. Do I have to select the ladder? There we go. Perfect. Oh, and you know, one thing I didn't remember to do is resupply my units. We'll have to do that next time. I don't think I really reloaded too much. If at all. I didn't shoot a rocket, nothing like that. Alright, so somebody's got to cover this lane. Let's hope the sniper can handle this one. I think the medic did pretty good over here. Let's put you over here, medic. Heavy weapons expert. Let's put you right here in this slit wall. Let's call that good. Let's go. Start combat. Alright, so we can probably assign Overwatch. Starting with the sniper. See what kind of ground we can cover. I mean, look at this crazy coverage. I like it quite a bit. Demolitions expert. Do we move you up? Or do we overwatch? Let's overwatch and see what they do. I'm not sure what the Rev 3 is going to do. For you, you're not really in a great spot, are ya? Let's bump you over one. And then, of course, overwatch this little alleyway. Right, so in come little RC cars. This guy comes in and gets sniped. That's right, man. Get absolutely sniped. So the Rev 3, a slightly more powerful version, does not hunt for humans but tries to take down your base. Is that so? So a pesky nuisance. Well, do we shoot him with the rocket launcher, man? I mean, I think you probably do. Let's do it. Fire away. Bam. All right, nice shot. Great shot. It looks like I have 1 AP left, doesn't it? Yeah, I can still do like Overwatch and stuff. Oh no, target's in range. Got it. Should have maybe considered using explosive dominance there. But we can Overwatch him if he tries to come in closer. We also have that trap there too, of course. I think that's a good way to handle that situation. Oh, for the sniper. I think we go Overwatch again. I mean, the coverage on this lane is impeccable. It's wonderful. Absolutely, and then we have the medic. So nobody to speak of on the field yet. Do we maybe move in and get a little bold? Feels like maybe fortune favors the bold. Whoa, just hold on there. I'm shooting no explosive barrel, man. Looks like maybe I am in the radius. Hard to tell exactly. But let's cover this area with the SMG. Where's this guy going? It kind of looked like we got him with the Overwatch there. It kind of looked like it. Did we take armor damage there as well? Is that what happened? Yeah, it looks like Echo 1 took a shot. Well, I don't know that I agree with that. Weapons and cooldown. Okay. Alright, so we got enemies lurking. Well, I think we just want to make sure that we take them out once they get into range. So Overwatch with the sniper. Echo 1 is hurting. Big time. We have 3 units on the field right here, man. Must stand next to the target unit. It's got a 3-turn cooldown. Well, I didn't see any enemy enter the field from this angle yet. We also have the adrenaline shot. Okay. That, of course, instructs the target unit to pound down some adrenaline. Let's get you healed up, though. You need it. Alright, get healed up. No, in they come. Alright, Overwatch. Terrific. And the enemy encroaches in. Okay. You can tell which enemy it is by how it sounds when it moves. Alright, sniper. Let's take this shot, man. Bam. Nice shot. Not bad at all. Alright, demolitions expert. Not great range. But we could do a bazooka shot. She's got 3 AP. Think you probably want to take this shot, man. Alright, nice shot. Beautiful shot. Huge hits. Now we're not ready to end the turn yet there. Couple of enemies back this way. Couple of them in the woodwork. Let's move you up. Let's see if somebody wants to make my day and get real bold. We'll see. It's Overwatch this way. For the sniper, I think it's safe to probably reload. Let's reload that clip. Alright, RC car coming in. Alright, the soldier goes this way. Hides behind the explosive barrel. Like, you've got to be nuts, man. Bullet spray. Shoot once at every enemy in range until out of ammo. I mean, I realize I'm completely out of cover, but I might be able to get 2 of them if I use that special skill. 85-65, I like my chances. Let's go. Alright, nice shots. And again. Nice shots. Terrific. Very good. So skills seem pretty useful in this game, actually. This guy knows he's being targeted. Well, let's just pin him down. Watch, he'll do something goofy like try to take out my trap. Let's shoot this. Exploding barrel, I mean, this is always nice. I mean, just get turned to dust there, soldier. You got nothing, man. Grenade. Can we lob it? We sure can. Bombs away. Real happy to see that didn't bounce off, you know, the top of here and land back on me. That would be brutal. Alright, enemy turn. Where you going, man? Oh, are you serious? We're up too high for him? Where's the XCOM run and gun? That would be great. That might be the last enemy. And this guy's trying to hurt my... well, damage my structures and whatnot. So I could do adrenaline shot. Let's do that on you. Get it. Up to 5 AP. So it shouldn't be a big deal to use 2. Getting close. And say, what's up? Let's say it, man. What's up? There's a blast radius there. I'm not sure. So let's put you back. You can always move back if you need to. Let's go ahead and shoot it. Bam. That's right. Get absolutely wrecked. However, is my little base... is that damage right there, too? Your units get tired over time. Yep, gotta rest them up. Manned turret. Safe zone increase. A manned turret. It's rare. Interesting. Otherwise, more ladders and concrete blocks. I mean, the manned turret seems great. Must be operated by a unit. Be curious to see the range on it. We have 7. It takes 5. Let's get another little care package here. Alright, steel plating. We've got barbed wire. Sentry gun. Requires power. So there's a power system at work too. Medical chest allows units to heal in combat. Sentry gun. Seems great to me. Alright, let's see what we can get built in the time that we have. We do have to resupply. So you have to resupply. In fact, let's all resupply if necessary. Everybody resupply across the board. Demo is good at gathering loot. And of course, our area expanded just a little bit. It won't be long until we can build... well, it looks like we actually can build a ladder up this way. So I think you probably should. Oh, never mind. I don't have any building materials for it. Could build a platform, though. To create our own little sniper haven. But I don't have a way up. So that's a walkway between 2 floors. I.e. it could connect these 2 upper areas. If the distance was right. You know what I mean? Obviously you want to build platforms and then the walkway bridge to connect them. That's pretty cool. Oh, what else do we have? Defenses. So what does this take to make? A whole lot of time. Oh, so I've got one. Got it. So it looks like walls and the like do not require, like, steel, raw resources. We have 3 sentry guns. I mean, that seems like a great spot for a sentry gun. Ah, never mind. We don't have 3 sentry guns. We just have the 1. And then we have the man turret, which seems kind of fun to mess around with. But of course, as you see, right, you would build, defenses around it. I wonder how strong it is. One way to find out, I suppose. It doesn't have the greatest range. Is it maybe too early for this thing? Maybe not. Let's go ahead and begin with these important tasks. Well, I've got a couple of these. I only need 1, that's for sure. Let's build it. Alright, Echo 1 is available. Let's see. Looks like you could heal a little bit. So why don't you heal up? And then maybe get a little shut-eye. I don't really have too much more for you to do yet. Unless we want to clear debris. Suppose we can clear debris. So general tasks. Recover. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of this. Not sure why I can't. Oh, I can. Is anything going to come from this way? I guess I don't know. But of course, we want them coming in with no cover. Or as little cover as possible. So we can shoot them. Shoot them down. So let's do all of that, and at the very end, you can have yourself a much-needed rest. For you, sniper! I mean, do we clear more debris? I think so. Let's get way out in the bush. Start clearing the stuff up, man. We'll be able to get a little more elevated soon as well. And then why don't you go ahead and turn it in. And for you, is there any more debris to clean up? I mean, obviously some of this debris is good. It's useful. And then maybe have you build some infrastructure like a slit wall. Build that right there and then get some shut-eye. Let's do that. Good plans. Alright, what's up, Delta? Delta 2 to escort for civilians. Okay. So we've got some civilians coming through. Not a big deal. Alright, so they're doing work. Really cleaning this place up. It's starting to feel like home. Suppose I could repair this too. Probably don't want to lose my base of operations. Yo, Demo, why haven't you resupplied? Go ahead and resupply. Then you go ahead and repair this. This. Yes. Seems like it needs it quite a bit. Then repair this. You repair this after you resupply. But resupply, please. We need more rockets. Those things are quite nice. Just insane blast radius. Everybody's looking good on vitality. Yeah, use that medical station. Heal yourself up. Because the enemies are approaching. Let's go. Alright, so, demo. No, we want our sniper. Of course. Let's get the sniper up here. They're not coming in the first wave, so we'll have a flurry coming from this way. Lots of units coming from this way. Man, if I could get a ladder up here, right? I feel like this turret's gonna do a great job. Demolitions, of course, does have the freedom and flexibility to take out multiple units at the same time with her skills. So let's put her over that way. And for the medic, you can man the turret. Let's go with something like that. Curious what these turrets are like. Manned. Use enter action to climb in. Yeah. Confirm that. Do we get Overwatch? You bet we do. But really, I can't shoot through the wall. Really, man? That's kind of disappointing. I mean, I kind of get it. But that's disappointing. Big time. And puts us at quite the tactical disadvantage. So I guess just Overwatch the old-fashioned way. Look over at that machine gun like, gee, I wish I could use that, right? For you, if they come through this corridor, take them out. For you, if they try to enter the base, take them out. And here they are. Medic has a grenade, I think. Alright, so here are the civilians. Alright, Delta 2 shows up. Our position's hot. Got clankers on our tail as well. Okay, so in this one you can actually tell the civilians where to go. Well, ultimately where you have to get is in the safety. Delta 2 is now under my control, okay? Where's Delta 2 again? From this cave system. Well, I guess at the very least, the guy's a sniper. He's got lethal output. So how does this work again? Can you guys move right there, or what's going on exactly? Like, did I tell them to move? I guess I don't know, but we got to get back to safety. I hope I'm not just ditching them. I'm pretty sure I told them to move close. I'm pretty sure. Guess we'll have to figure that out. But here we go. Rocket launcher. I mean, it's hot. We're going to have another unit coming in. Another wave of them. Line of fire is blocked, except for it's not right here. Let's confirm that shot. Bam. That's right. Down they go. Blow each other up even. Alright, good. Medic. Where is that grenade, man? Let's toss it. Grenade out. Right, that did underwhelming damage. Could throw another one. It's only 1 AP. Could also just take the shots. Alright, good job. 2 for 1. You bet. Alright, let's overwatch. That area right there. We have Echo just chilling. Let's maybe go right there with you. Across the way. Overwatch for the medic right there. Alright, so the civilians at least have a shred of intelligence and move in. Alright, so we got 3 units coming. Okay. One wave coming that way. Well, one additional wave more like. You guys just kind of hide back here like jerks, man. Come on up and show your face. So, sniper's in a pretty good spot. Those guys could also threaten. No civilians in range. So they must have to be in that little circle. So that's what it is. So these 3, okay. Well, I've got to use a couple of move points then. Oh no. Should have issued the move command. I get it now. It's a very small range, unfortunately. Right, so the way I see it is, I mean, we've got units coming in. They're going to be at large. We almost need our medic to help support the sniper and the civilians should the need arise. So I think the medic's got to go right there. We got to overwatch this way. Suppose he got always adrenaline shot, this guy. So we can actually issue the command this turn. Let's cool down on that. 4 turns. Okay. Alright, so can you guys get like right here, man? I think he's got the right type of weapon to stave off that assault. Well, potential assault. Let's overwatch this way. Echo 1's gonna do some good things for us. I feel it. Right, where you guys at? Civilians. Moving up. Alright, snipes. Nice job. Overwatch just procking off left and right. We got 3 more. Wow. Okay. That's a soldier. Another soldier. Okay. And here these guys come. Say hello to my little friend, though, pal. That's right. Good job, sniper. He took him out. So I'm assuming that this guy joins our ranks. I would guess so. Let's go ahead and blast this guy. Not good news for you. I mean, 83%. I haven't missed a shot yet, though. Y'all know the best thing about these games, right? Missing that 99% shot. Good stuff. Alright, sniper. I feel like you could have probably shot this guy. She's got 3. Let's go ahead and... So she can use Overwatch again. Oh, that costs 3, really? Attack target with sniper rifle. Gain 1 AP if the target is killed. Okay, so this actually acts as your shot. Got it. Yeah, let's do it. Gotta use the skills more. So now it only costs 2. Must have been because it's all of your remaining AP. You know what I mean? So that's good. We got big things coming from our demo expert. I mean, do we just stay put? We want a bullet spray. We want to do it as soon as possible. Or maybe even bazooka shot. Let's just stay put. Not sure what unit that is. But the Overwatch worked out last time. It's also the medic. Can heal herself, presumably. Alright, the civilians don't know where to go next. Alright, so we got an influx of robots coming in. We got a soldier. That's right, get absolutely just drilled down there, pal. I mean, I haven't fought a ranged unit yet. I would assume the soldier might have some sort of ranged attack, maybe. But we got more. Bogeys on my 6. To quote Falco. Alright, good job. Way to get it, Echo. Echo 1, that is. Alright, so sniper, you really gotta have a lot of support here, man. This sentry gun, like... Well, I've got a grenade. What does this look like? It only costs 1. I could do this. This sniper needs to fight off these guys. Grenade, lob it. Good job. Let's pop right there and take the shot. Alright, good job with that SMG. Way to go. For you, sniper. I mean, this guy looks like he does have a gun of some sort. Straight 2 HP, destroys 1 armor. So armored units, it's obviously good on. I mean, this guy is dancing real close to the sentry gun. But is he going to be able to take him out? That's the question. You got 3 AP. Max damage is 2 on this thing. We have to snipe this guy. We have to. Looks like he's got some sort of rifle or something. Really, the Overwatch pistol can range this? Let's broaden it out just a little bit. But we'll definitely take that shot if it opens up for us. For you, Echo 1. We've got this guy right here. You probably just Overwatch this alleyway. If he decides to get in close, take him. Otherwise, he's going to destroy a wall. Or try to. I think we go kill shot. This guy. Alright, nice job. Way to take him out. Then run like heck, man. Run like heck. Alright, so he goes into the wall. You kind of knew he would. This guy comes into the wall. No, never mind. Not quite. That one gets home. That hurt a little bit. Soldier gets in nice and close, and here we go. Another soldier trying to threaten my sniper and weak civilians. So this isn't really good for you, pal. Can I get into a position where I can get them both? Sure can. Well, that's what we want to do. Bullet spray. Make it happen. Nice job. Alright, sniper. My sniper that is properly placed. Yep, see ya. Not sure what you think you're doing, pal, but... Alright, we're out of ammo. Can always reload that. Let's reload the clip. We have Echo 3. Took a hit. What else do we have on the field? So there's a unit right there. Looks like there's no other units coming. There's just 4 enemies remaining. 2 on radar, 2 in sight. So it's these guys, right? So it's going to be pretty important for the medic to try to take out this guy if possible. We need the civilians to run that way as far as possible. And then ideally... Well, the thing is the sniper rifle takes 2 to shoot. He only has 2. He doesn't have 3. Like the other one has. So I need the medic to do something heroic here, man. You would have 1 AP remaining. It doesn't appear that she can range him, though. She could heal herself. Then if this guy tries to get cute, maybe we can try to overwatch him. I'm going to leave myself completely exposed, but it's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because civilians will be running through here, right? So, need this sniper. If only he could range with this pistol, man. I guess he could take the shot. He could. And we could just sort of accept that we might take a hit. Gotta save the civilians. So shoot this robot. Seems to do a lot of damage anyways. Alright, should be interesting. See what happens. Okay, so they run right out into the open, but this guy goes for the soldier. Alright, bangs up the armor a little bit. Then this guy gets in nice and close. Forgot about you, man. Can I just blow you up with a bazooka? Try not to blow up my own structures too, but that'll work. Another one of these guys coming in, huh? We're out of ammo. Alright, we've got to fall back. We need the medic to bail him out. Big time. I was hoping that we would kill this guy. We didn't. What's your Overwatch looking like these days? Not far enough. So maybe you go this way. And you attempt to somehow overwatch that guy, I guess. Right, medic. You've got an adrenaline shot. Why don't you pop that down yourself? And then we can go right here. And we can overwatch right there. Good. Civilians, clear. Who's coming in first? Who's making my day? This guy does. Alright, so he returns fire. Armor hits. How about that? The sniper got him with the overwatch. Nice. Good precise shot. That guy gets in, but he doesn't have quite enough move. And the medic. Just heroism on display. Can you get in close with your pistol and take him out? Looks like you can. You bet. Get in there, man. This is payback. That's right, a little payback. Bam, headshot. Combat finished. Alright, so it definitely got a little tighter. For sure, but good stuff. Special rewards flag. So what does that mean? We'll have to learn a little bit more. Assign a unit to escort the civilians to the fallout shelter. This unit is unavailable until the next escort mission. Or excuse me, until the escort mission is complete. A sniper with 2 AP. I guess you probably need him to get... I mean, 90% chance to survive. You gotta send the medic. Even though she did great things. Was the MVP in that one for sure. But I think what I would aim to do... T-model bots approaching position. So what is that? Units near the flag get buffed. +1 AP per kill. 25% dodge. Base flag. So I think what I would do is... I would set up... All units gain +1 AP in the next combat only. Sounds great to me. It's more shooting. Let's get another package, you bet. +2 HP for infrastructure. How about ladders? Can I re-roll this? Probably shouldn't. Get the infrastructure increase for sure. All right, checkpoint saved. And now we would go forth in setting the tasks. However, we're fresh out of time here today, my friends. This has been a fun one in last 4 days. I like the different elements that it's working with. For sure. We're probably in for a pretty tough fight, given we have 2 snipers and a heavy weapons expert. I think what I would aim to do is probably set up another high ground area. I mean, they're coming from all angles. It looks like pretty intensely from here with those T-models. Start things off with just 1 Rev 3 there. So that lane can probably be abandoned for the most part. Probably want to set up another high ground establishment like in here somewhere. Or maybe connect these. That's probably what I would aim to do. So you'll have to let me know if you want to see maybe a conclusion of this demo last 4 days. I'm not sure exactly how much is left. My guess is probably 4 days, right? Probably 4 days. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts in the comment section below and if you want to see some more. Or check out the demo for yourself if you like. I do like the different elements this game is working with. I think maybe some of the effects and like the gunplay and just the combat animations and things like that maybe need to be a little more detailed, but fundamentally, like, the fun factor of the game and what the game's trying to do, I found interesting, and yeah, good stuff. Last 4 days. Check it out if you like. So I'm going to get on out of here, my friends, but I want to thank you for spending some time on the channel. If you enjoyed your time here today, of course, smash that like button or consider doing so if you think I earned it. And consider subscribing as well, covering all kinds of fun things in the indie space right here on this channel. So check it out if you like. Last 4 days and plenty of others. Check the game previews, playlist, all kinds of stuff there by way of new indie game titles. So thanks so much. I do appreciate it, and I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.